Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Redbox Games here today, and I'm going to talk about Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley. Now, I have played Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, and I also completed that game last year, so I know very well on what this game's about. I have not tried Story of Seasons, but it will be coming out on March 31st for North America, and it will come out in Europe as well in the future. So I am very excited to talk about these two right now, and I can't wait to play Story of Seasons as well because I have played Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, and these two are two farming simulator games that are supposedly the descendants of Harvest Moon chain. So let's talk about these two games right now. I'm going to try my best to compare it, and hopefully this video will help any of you guys that still haven't decided on which farming simulator you should get for your 3DS. Now, this is especially true for people living in Europe because they still haven't got Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley. So hold your money, guys. Hold your money, guys. I'll help you guys decide on that. So first of all, let's talk about the village. Now, the village system in Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley is literally bullshit. That's right, bullshit. It's nothing. It's just a snow plain field with Sam the Merchant and a couple other villagers that come through different times on Monday to Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and then you got your house. That's it. That's your village. Okay, that's your town for Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley. That is not a town, guys. I would not call that a village in any way. That is just your house and a field. Okay, it's nothing interesting. It is very plain and boring. That's all I can say. Now, if we look at Story of Seasons, they actually have a pretty damn good town. Oh my god, their village actually looks like a village. You actually have nice looking, buildings, colorful bricks. It's actually a town, it's actually a city, it's actually a cool place to explore, okay? It's actually something else to do rather than farming. I mean, that's all I can say right now. Hands down, Story of Seasons wins on this one, okay? So let's talk about the second one, the cropping system. Now, in Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, if you have played that, this cropping system was extremely frustrating, if you guys know what I mean. If you guys were planning to, have a large plantation, if you're ever planning to have, one of your dream, huge hundreds of hectares, hundreds of acres of farm, if that was your dream of doing in Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, forget it, because you will not have a chance to do that. You will waste all your time by planting, watering, toiling, sowing the seeds one by one. Okay, you're doing it one by one. There is no mass crop system. There is no mass irrigation system. There's no mass seeding system in that game at all. The only quote mass system is by going to the stupid cave all the way to the top, which you have to make a path to, and you have to enter that cave and talk to one of those fairies, those little pixie guys, to help you out. And those pixie guys don't even show up every day, and sometimes they're very inconsistent. Sometimes they'll only plant or they'll only water 3 fields at once. It's really lame, and it's a terrible system, okay? It's way too slow and way too unpredictable. I highly disliked the way Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley did this, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that want to have a huge farm will have a problem with this as well, because it takes so long to plant and water all these crops. Like, it just takes way too long. Now, for Story of Seasons, they have a new system which is called the farming by 3x3 fields, which means you can farm 9 plots at once. That is so much better. They actually have a mass irrigation, mass planting system that makes farming large fields so much easier. I don't know how I can, I don't know how I can emphasize on this, but this was one of my biggest frustrations while playing Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, and I still can't get over it, guys. I still can't get over it. Like, I had to skip my playthroughs because I wanted to, cut all that farming because it just took way too long to farm one by one. But anyways, that's a huge frustration, and hands down, I think Story of Seasons wins on this one as well, once again. The third point, customization. Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley had customization, but you could only customize your clothes. So you could only use the dressing room for, I don't know, changing your shirt, pants, and they were kind of like one-piece suits. I haven't really tried a lot of those ones, but I know that you can't change anything else except for clothing. But for Story of Seasons, you can change the eyes, hairstyle, color, skin color, hats, glasses, and clothing, and many more. You can do so much more customization. You can do 100 times more customization than what Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley has to offer. So once again, hands down, Story of Seasons wins on this one. Now, Story of Seasons, I'm going to talk about 2 other features that Story of Seasons has that Lost Valley doesn't have at all, which is called Wildlife Safari and Tradestation. Now, the Wildlife Safari, you can make it and you can have exotic animals like monkeys and parrots. in your safari, which villagers will come by and visit it. Now, I don't know if you can do this by wireless. I don't know if other people around the world or Street Pass can come and visit your, your zoo. I'm not sure about this. I don't think you can, but if you can, that would be pretty cool, because the Tradestation, apparently you can sell your products online and sell it to other countries, so people would buy your dairy milk and eggs and stuff like that, so which is pretty cool. Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley does not have any wireless features at all, so it's totally a single player game with some DLCs. They just released some DLCs for new dressing room clothes. That's about it, but they don't. Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley does not offer any Wi-Fi system, so I can't really say much about this on Story of Seasons as well, but I know that they have a trade station which you can trade products to other countries and other people online, which seems to be very, very cool. So these are the main outline I have for you guys on Story of Seasons and versus the Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley. And what is the final verdict? I think it's pretty obvious, guys. Definitely get Story of Seasons. Story of Seasons wins this hands down 10 times, okay? Story of Seasons beats the shit out of Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley. Screw Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, guys. Do not get that game. If you have not got any of these two games and you're planning to get a farming simulator, get Story of Seasons. Just wait. It's worth the wait. Story of Seasons is going to be a much better game. I know this is going to be a much better game. Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley is Harvest Moon just in name, but it's not actually Harvest Moon. It's fake, okay? It's Minecraft. It's not Harvest Moon. It's not the original Harvest Moon at all. It's completely different. So it's not completely different, but what I'm trying to say is that Story of Seasons is going to be a lot better, and I know this game is going to be a lot better. And take my word for it, Story of Seasons is not going to disappoint. So get that game if you're looking for a farming simulator and you still haven't decided on which one to get. So yeah, this is my impressions, my review, and I hope this helped you guys out that are, sitting on the fence, or, I hope you guys, see some of what I'm saying. I hope you guys agree with some of my ideas here, because if you played Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, there was just so many frustrations in that game. And yeah, there's a huge list I could go on. It's just that I'm just talking about the main. I'm just pinpointing out the main ones right now. I'm not really talking about the other ones. Like boring dialogues, for example. That was another issue in Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. But thank you guys for watching this, and remember to check out my channel for more videos. And when this game does come out, I will be playing this for sure. So check it out when this game does come out as well on my channel. So thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one, everybody. Peace out.